It sound like you all want to laugh. Nerd Z, is you ready? Why are you mad? Okay. Del Pesh, is you ready?
Ready.
All right. In the world of, I guess you wondered where I've been. Search to find love within. I came back to let you know. Okay, I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. RIP Bobby Cladwell. This is The Vent. I'm your host, Jay Hunterville. We got the Nerd Z in the building. We got Del Pesh in the building.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, we had a discussion that kind of boiled over. As you can tell, the emotion in Nerd Z's face. Hope you guys are doing well. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today on this bright Sunday?
It's bright today.
How are you guys doing?
Blessed and highly favored.
Hallelujah. Wow. Hallelujah. Del Pesh, how you been? Okay.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
Snapping fingers like little
Is that
John.
sparks were flying? Does that mean more sparks were flying or something?
No.
All right. So, basically, what happened today was, okay. I'm sorry because he was leaving that, but let's talk about what happened in Toronto. Okay, so
This rugged ass city.
we have just found out. Well, not just found out, but the Toronto police. Because you remember a couple pods when we found out how much money was going to the police services.
And what was that amount again?
I don't remember.
50 million.
50?
50.
That's
wonder if
crazy.
to go in and then podcast money and then let's put some money in the TTC. They had the whole campaign with the police officers, and according to CBC News, Toronto police ending overtime deployments on the TTC.
The party done.
Police will now deploy on-duty hardens who are off-duty. Party done. Police will deploy on-duty officers who are part of regular patrols. Toronto police are ending extra patrol. Toronto police are ending extra patrols on city transit that has been introduced after several high-profile cases of violence in the system.
It's my lit on fire. I'm still on that.
Which the force saying it would remain flexible to respond to the public's safety concerns. More than 80 officers were working overtime shifts in various locations on the TTC, and that came after a series of violent cases. And the overtime shifts will now end.
More than 80 officers were...
The whole TTC.
The whole TTC. More than 80 officers were on duty, just watching around, making sure everything was okay.
Islington, Union.
Did they not just put a cop on each station?
They can't afford that, man.
Now they want to stop that. Now it's like, okay, too much overtime hours, time and a half. Oh, that's just adding up. Okay, guys, plus whatever premium they get. You know what I think it is?
They went back to the podcast?
Wow.
If they stayed on the TTC, I think they would have had more interesting content.
This is true. You're right. You're actually right.
Why aren't you an ambassador? You see what I'm saying? Like that.
You guys would have had more content. Can you imagine what Can you imagine Cops, the TTC version?
That's...
Bad boy, it's a thing, it's a thing, it's a something. This is Cops on the TTC. They would have please stand clear of doors. No, they need the TTC.
The doors are closing.
Please stand clear of doors. Next stop. Next
Spadina Station.
Cop, TTC, West End, East End, Blue Line series, Green Line series.
Oh no! You're giving me ideas.
Bad boys.
Now that's a good sauce. Nah, keep your sauce.
I'm sorry, but like
you got the LRT.
You heard that from the Vent. If they even try to, you heard that from the Vent podcast. And if it comes out, that means people are actually listening. And I'm gonna be very upset if you didn't. I don't want to work with the feds, but I'll be very upset if that's the case. But I would not work with the feds. And never mind. But yeah, they have decided that they have left the TTC due to we don't know the reasons.
We don't know.
I'm thinking this is the things I thought of in regards to this.
Damn, you see that guy got stabbed? Yo, so you gonna go Tim Hortons out later? Yeah,
Nah, the man took. He
You know how
took
the city doesn't have
leave.
they don't
Stress
have a
leave.
Timmy's on the station? Oh,
okay,
man.
okay. Well, let's play with this. Stress leave.
Yeah, after seeing so many stabbings, they're just like, yo, this is way too many. This is
I
the
was
fourth
thinking-
this week.
I was thinking money.
Stress leave.
I was thinking money. That's the first
That's
thing.
4 stabbings in a week on the TTC.
I was thinking money. I was thinking, yes, strange stress leave, or somehow maybe there's like a TTC rate, like a TTC danger pay rate, because
There should be.
This is
there's
true.
some
There should be at this point.
spontaneous. Because like certain places you could say it's spontaneous actions, but some places you could say, yeah, that's a regular thing. And maybe the people that are on those stations, that a police officer on those stations, are dealing with certain things.
There should be there should be officers always on Queen, always on King,
Sherborne.
always on Sherborne, always on College.
Right.
Dundas West.
But
Oh my goodness, West Wellesley. There should always be cops in those areas.
but
I'm
then
sorry,
I was also
you
thinking.
guys are doing too much. No?
Also, I was thinking because of the workplace conditions, they probably looked at it and said, "Oh, it's dirty over here. The seat is dirty. You're telling me a million people are on the seat?"
No, I mean two,
It's CJ going off on my phone right now.
two.
Why? Because he's bad.
Because okay. What were you
happened?
saying? What were you saying?
No more benefits for they know what they signed up for. They don't have to be police, eh?
Just for those listening, introduce you to our caller, CJ. He'll be kind of with us in and out of the pod. So if you hear his voice, it's not God talking to you. It's not your time yet. Don't worry about it. Now, what were?
They know what they signed up for. Like, why are you gonna pay them more? They is.
They knew what it is.
Yeah, they know what it is. You know, you were here to protect and serve.
Yeah, and they don't really do either, right?
Oh,
Ooh, and you know what?
Wow.
You know what? You're right by that,
Some
CJ.
of them do. Some of them do. A lot of them.
No, yeah.
others harass.
Yeah.
some of them do.
And that's the thing. I don't want them to be like New York. If we say things like, because in New York, they said, oh, we don't protect and serve, let's step back. And then it went, chaos is like, see?
Trust me.
We don't catch them all,
Yeah.
but
We do something. We do something.
Some of them do. Some of them do. But do you know a lot of them? It's like anywhere else, right? Some
Right.
people are good at their job and some people aren't.
That's just. I mean, that's.
You know what I think?
That could be a frightening part, though.
No deal appeal. I don't know what the cops do over there. I don't think
It's-
things happen, but
Yeah, like when they pull over one person, why is there 7?
why is there 7 cops on the one person? Everybody has to scan your license plate?
I'm.
You think they're doing their job? You think they're doing their job? No, they're not. They're fraternizing.
And I bet you
They're
they're
getting
gonna
paid to do it.
they're gonna get mad now because they're gonna be like, hey, you're talking too much.
You're spilling the beans.
That's gonna be a boring episode of Peel Cops.
That's hilarious. You have the Toronto version of Bad
Boys.
Bad Boys, and then it's like Peel Region.
And it's
Your
just like
region is gonna get canceled like after.
That-
I'm not
the
but thing
pilot.
about- Things
so
happen.
the pilot.
Things happen. Like I remember I see things like, oh yeah, there's no fire. The firefighter's not doing anything today, but it just let's just water these. Let's make a pond. Let's fill up the mayor's pool. Let's do certain things. We have nothing to do today, so let's
I remember reading about that actually.
we're just gonna chill in this plaza. We just sit here. We park side by side like this, and we just talk it out until we hear a call. We normally don't hear a call, so
So wait, despite the kids fighting in school, none of that. Like,
Oh, well, the kids, I don't know what is in the water. These kids are.
some of those school. Someone called not the other day. Like,
That was my old school.
Someone
that,
came-
That was a stabbing. That was the
wow.
old school I used to go to. And I was like, yeah.
someone called like 6 schools. And they're like, I'm gonna shoot everything. So they whoop,
And I
got all
thought,
hands on deck.
you know what's funny?
Everyone's patrolling the 6 schools.
As bad as it sounds, that's a bad situation.
What's going on in Peel?
But I was like,
Let's hold the
the
conversation.
first thing that came to my mind when I heard that was, when is midterms?
Midterms, as in Brampton.
How they gonna get out of mid? Was this a thing to get out of midterms?
Shoot up the school.
Look, no, not the.
Sorry,
I know
I
it's
missed
quite
it.
rational, like irrational, but
Sorry.
I remember in college at one point when it was midterm time, the fire drill was getting pulled regular.
That happened in high school too, yeah.
Fire drill was getting pulled like regular. When it was midterm season, and the thing about it in the college, you're going to have to find where it got pulled.
Yes,
and everything.
Yeah, the campus is large. Yeah,
It gets pulled regular because when you pull it, you bust the glass. And then you can't just flick it back up when it's pulled.
No, once that,
oh, you got to run.
You
Cops,
gotta,
you know what I mean?
But that's a fee, you know. That's like $700, $800 for every time that gets pulled.
Yeah, and then the school gets charged.
Yeah.
They can't find anybody.
I mean.
Well, what school dance do you have now?
I mean, they can use the profit they get for people to buy textbooks that they're only going to use one page.
I mean,
wow.
That's
that was very rude. That was disrespectful.
They're still doing that in COVID.
But it's factual.
It's
factual.
They're still doing that in COVID era,
like especially with the books. You ever seen the books? I seen a college book. Remember back in the day when the Flex used to photocopy the books, bring it to like a place you could photocopy the whole book.
Right.
Them books are paper like thin to the point. If you ever try to photocopy that, you're getting both pages.
Oh, like, they did it on purpose. Yeah,
they know the Flex. It's a drug scheme in the textbooks back then.
Now
you're not reading all of it.
Now, as the officers are dialing back in the city, who's stepping up to the front? Who's stepping up to the front to help the citizens of Toronto? You know?
Of course, have no fear. Apparently, you can take a self-defense course designed to fend off attacks on the TTC.
Right, so for a blog TO.
Wait. Who is the organizer for this?
Okay, let me. I will, and then I'll let you know.
Who'll answer you that?
Like, we'll answer right now. You. Back on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I'm joking, but so Toronto public spaces sure feels like it's spiraling out of control with the criminal activity over the past year, and incidents like that shocking subway pushing incident, a woman fatally set ablaze on a bus. Swarmings and stabbings have riders on.
Now finish the what?
Have riders on edge.
That happened on a bus. The woman got flamed on a bus. On a bus, guys.
Yes, someone was fatally set on fire on a bus.
Rest in peace to her because she passed away. But like,
oh my gosh,
like you're
what was she ablaze with?
Like the guy doused oil and just went
on the bus.
Yeah, on the bus. Yeah.
I don't know where you would stop drama.
You can't. You don't have space. You don't have space to like.
How did he get onto the bus with this much oil to douse somebody? And how much arm room did he have?
Come on.
Come on.
On the TTC, we've seen a lot of things get on that bus. You're like, how did I get there?
But
actually, okay, wait.
We gotta edit that part
out. Was this during rush hour?
Wait,
hold
on.
Edit that part out.
While the cops were patrolling, they caught one guy trying to throw a oil thing as the train was coming. So obviously, when the sparks are coming and the oil,
it can
combust. Some idiot was doing that.
He's clearly not an idiot. He's very smart.
Okay.
You know what? You want to know what the workshop, the upcoming
that guy's a smooth brain. You know.
Upcoming self.
That's what that idiot has. A smooth brain.
You're gonna have to do a lot of editing.
No.
The upcoming workshop hosted by FIIT Co, by Toronto Krav Maga Academy and Combat Arts and Training Combats with a K, like Mortal Kombat.
That's hilarious.
They really spell okay.
Offer participants the chance to learn Krav Maga. That's right, guys. Krav Maga.
Isn't that the one that claw?
Shaw Claw.
It's the one that you knock with your knuckles, no?
Well,
I swear that's what that one is.
I think it says here what it means. Krav Maga. What the first thing I heard, you know what?
I know Maga came later, but like having Krav Maga is a little...
Krav Maga in Hebrew means contact combat. When I heard, for some reason, though, just the word Maga just brings a bad connotation.
Ooh, like
for who?
Like Make America Great Again. So the first thing I was like, hey, stop! Hey, N-word, don't do that. Like, I just for some reason, I'm thinking, like, just say it louder. Hey, N-word over there. Like, I was just like, this is not
Edward
right.
Over there?
As Krav Maga, I mean...
Make America Great Again. I thought Donald Trump. I thought of like...
How do you relate that to all of that? Though I was thinking you were going to go down the train of like, this was like a Jamaican thing.
Don't ever...
And so the person was skinny or something.
Don't you dare.
You know what?
Don't you dare.
What's good about different opinions, guys, is that one could be MAGA, like for the person's,
Excuse me.
and it could be
MAGA.
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 It could be two different
First
things.
off,
You don't know.
MAGA, I believe, has a W in it if it's Jamaican. All right, I'm joking. I'm joking. Shout out Rocky.
Wait, wouldn't it have an H, not a W?
I don't
That's
know.
why
I am not gonna get it before. I'm not gonna get into it. But shout out Leon Edwards, Leon Rocky Edwards. You defend your title against Kamar Usman. You did a good job. Big up yourself. Headshot dead.
Wait, what?
Hey, yo.
After we were just talking about the against the violence.
Against the violence, he said
We just have
headshot dead.
If you know, you know.
What just
Headshot
happened?
dead.
Wow,
Big up
wow,
Leon.
wow.
Don't let them bully your son.
Wow, shut us.
Shout out to Leon Edwards. But
Tech the what and live the what?
yeah. So
Yeah, okay.
basically, long story short, these guys have self-defense on public transit, elite self-defense for everyday citizens.
Got you.
The workshop is full.
For
And you can register on April 23rd for the next one.
Oh, wow.
Wow. How
And it
many
says-
attendees?
There is no secret that people don't feel safe on public transit. And why should they? Nearly every day there's headlines covering news stories on brutal random attacks happening on buses and subways, perpetrated against innocent civilians and at random. However, techniques to survive and get to safety exist and can save your life or the lives of your loved ones. And basically, self-defense. Apparently, it teaches the fast and effective techniques. It teaches fast and efficient techniques to survive and escape worst-case scenarios. What you will learn: situational awareness and prevention skills, including safe habits to waiting at bus stops, walking on underground transit, and riding police transit.
Now, pause a second. To be fair, you should have awareness.
Hold on. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Women already kind of had that for a
Hold
while.
on. Let me read it out. Let me read this
You
out.
kind of have to.
Let me read this out. Skills and techniques to defend yourself in confined spaces like buses, streetcars, and subway cars. Defending against shoves and pushes, including those near tracks.
Hold on. What's happening? Are they giving out a self-defense class to ride the TTC?
Someone has volunteered their time, CJ.
For you to pay, baby.
To do Krav Maga.
Hold on.
Not the red hat.
Are they doing it in Toronto?
Hold on.
Yes.
Yes.
On TTC.
Hold on. Let me finish all these. Defending from a seated position.
To do it from a seated position?
Defending from.
From a seated
Listen to me.
position.
Defending from a seated position and surviving attacks and weapons assaults. The psychology of attackers and how to de-escalate, respond calmly as possible, and avoid freezing in the face of an attack. Now, how much it costs?
It's not free?
Nope.
Not free 99?
You gotta sign as a pair. It's 100 for two people.
A pair. Okay.
Oh,
It's $3. But you know what? We
$100?
appreciate that guy for doing what we're doing.
That's a good.
But here at the
event.
Vent, we support safety and the health and safety of people that drive cars, bus, bikes, all those type of things.
And walk.
We have our own self-defense the Vent self-defense TTC guide 101.
Right.
Wait, should be like up here?
It should be. It can be up here, right.
Somewhere?
One of those.
Somewhere. Okay.
Somewhere, but
Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go with the basics.
right.
The bus. Safety precautions.
Safety precautions on the bus.
When you're getting on the bus, yeah.
Mind your damn bit. No.
But you know what? No, it really is. No. So for those who are watching and listening to my sexy smooth voice, listen to Del the Joe carefully. Mind your business. It'll help you in life. It'll save your life.
I think on the bus you should be aware.
And
Yes,
that's
of
number
course.
2. Yeah.
Very aware. And mind
That
your
is a
business.
part of your awareness. If you are minding your own business and you are able to see other people, you can choose to stay out of other people's business. That is awareness.
I also believe that being on the back of the bus sometimes may be the safest. It's like
Somewhere.
right where the door is and the barrier when you go up the stairs. There's a reason why those window glasses say, please go back. because it's for the people in the front that need the front seat stuff, carts, all that stuff. The ideal spot for me on a TTC, on any public transit, is the one with the glass barrier. The glass barrier
So
and
the
door is right there.
Right.
Or the stairs where the door is right there, where it's 100% chance that when that door opens, you're looking through.
The
Or
best seat?
at least 1-2 turn, 1-2 3-point turn.
So
In,
those-
down,
For
out.
seating
So for safety,
arrangements?
guys, the
Right.
best seat on the TTC. Leave a comments below.
I believe it's
know.
there.
The one that I would say would be the optimal, would be opposite of the door on the high rise part in that corner. Far
so
corner.
like
Okay.
That
So,
would be the best seat because
like,
then
let's
you
say-
can see the back and the front. The door is right in front of you, so you could always exit that way, and you're not hooked, so you can't be having to like go through people to come wrap around. The stairs, if anything, you also have leverage. So if you need to drop kick somebody, you can drop kick someone
you
from
can
a height.
start to kick them downward.
Yes.
With the force
Yes.
of gravity helping you.
Yes, and then
No.
on top of it, you have the pole there to also help you. So
for sturdiness. Okay.
yes, and then what else? Yeah,
Look like
yeah.
have
That's basically it.
You gotta have a face of like a 500-yard stare, not a
Not like I was
1,000-yard
really thinking
stare,
about this guy. Sorry,
not a 1,000-yard stare. We need like a 500ish,
not a 500.
like a face where they just like
This is Sparta.
But I do believe that door right parallel to those 2 seats or 3 seats. Sometimes they're straight, sometimes they're like this. Straight to the door is a perfect exit when that door opens. Just keep that in mind. Just keep an ear, okay? Another thing I think you could prevent sometimes is if you know your stop is coming,
Yeah.
be prepared to get off on your
Like,
seat.
really, yeah,
Yes. Like at least a stop beforehand. Get up out of your
Sometimes the
seat.
stop beforehand is not enough because you're thinking traffic can save you, and then just and it goes, oh, my stop is, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I do believe just trying to move with politeness is very key on the.
you gotta be polite.
But like
I was gonna say
assertive politeness, I would say.
I was gonna say headphones in.
One out.
No, headphones in, because when your headphones are in, for someone to come up and talk to you, they gotta be like, and it forces you to like take up and be like, what? Or you could pretend the music's so loud in your ear, whether it's on or off, and just,
You just look
ignore.
them dead in their face.
Yeah, you just like
But we're talking about safety, guys.
Right.
no, but ignore like
I do believe that you should have one ear out
completely out.
the gate. I think you should have one ear out.
Yes,
I
one
do
in, one
believe-
out.
Yeah.
Because people don't actually see when the other one's out. They actually see when it's in.
I don't know about all that, but maybe you may be.
I look at it as like when my headphones are in and I'm like in my
Aware.
zone. Yeah, I'm always you're always using a side eye, but
What is this, Baby Driver?
it really is on the TV.
Sometimes-
it's baby driverish.
Sometimes it's just best to be nice to people. Just be nice.
Yeah, be pleasant.
Be very pleasant because you might say something to the wrong person. And this goes for the TTC drivers too. TTC bus people too. The bus drivers shouldn't be coming after people like that and being very disrespectful and all that stuff. I just don't believe that's an okay thing.
I mean,
To be disrespectful, I don't think it's okay thing.
Wait,
I mean,
wait, Z's doing a dot.
some people are really great, like bus drivers, and others are not the greatest. Some of them need to be a little mean. Some. But I mean, like,
Some have to be
oh, ow.
okay. Okay. Nah, no, some could some could be some idiots. Like some could be like they have like poor customer service and things.
Yes. Like, prime example, okay, that one situation where the guy was being assaulted by a passenger.
Oh wow.
And the
okay.
man was like, he was of Caribbean descent. Don't want to specifically say which one. I think we all really kind of knew which one he was. But he kept telling the bus driver to go suck his muma. And
Okay.
it was very, very vulgar. And the poor bus driver, he looked like he was very much a skinny, what's the word?
like
meek kind of guy, and he just let the man terrorize his window
Right.
and like shake the actual
like
plexiglass.
Like you're shaking the door barrier
Yeah.
of the driver.
And he was just very like intense. So in some situations, I think that the bus driver should be
Have
a
a little
little,
more- But
just, you know,
but like, we,
oh.
but like we say all the time, I think I don't know which one you guys introduced me, but the fact they hire dudes that are like very
burly.
burly
I love it.
for a reason, because
All the women be loving those guys though still.
Just to be careful and be restrained. Well, you guys still on the bus, right?
Yeah.
we're still
Okay.
We haven't reached the subway yet.
we
Okay.
we haven't reached
All right. Let's.
Subway's a whole nother like
Okay. So
Yes.
let's start with
Especially
the subway.
for people who live who don't know the subway system here in Toronto. Our subway system is a collective subway system, or a metro system, as some people may know it as. Ours is integrated together, so our buses and our trains and subways, LRTs, light rail transit, are all together. So you do not pay a separate pass or fee to be able to go on each or transfer to each transportation vehicle. It's all the same. One fee, one time. The only thing that you would have to pay separately is the Go bus, and that is completely different. It goes outside of the GTA or the general Toronto area.
right.
There are some certain buses that you do have to go. If you're going out the region, it's like double fare.
Yes.
But it all depends.
Depends.
But then that goes back to it's still greater Toronto area.
yeah.
So, for subway stations now, I don't think people really know that yellow bar, that yellow median with the bumps, that is not for you to stand on during the train coming to look how far the train is.
The platform, yeah.
That's not a caution for you. It's a caution. Apparently, it is a caution for people that are
Visually impaired.
visually impaired.
Yes.
So when you feel because you'll see that same type of bump system on like certain streets,
right.
like
the
certain
sidewalks.
crosswalks that
This
tell
is the
you like
reason
this,
why. Yeah.
there's a dead end.
Yeah. Or this is the end of the sidewalk, and then the actual street walk symbol will start to make a noise. And then now we have voice activated street walking signs that says, what is it? Crosswalk is
I just hear a
all
beep, beep,
walking.
beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, that too.
Next step of sitting.
And that's just to help those who are visually impaired be able to navigate through the streets. So we do have that also on the subway, not the voice activated aspect or the sound activated aspect, but the bumps on the ground.
Right.
So one thing out the gate that I can say, don't get that close.
I don't know why
I don't
people
care
like to
if
be
the
so
train-
close to it.
I don't. Yeah.
I like this. TTC gives you a thing on the top that says 5 minute, 2 minute. Sometimes it says NA,
Yeah.
but
But
Sometimes-
why is your back not against the wall?
well, that's kind of a you don't know. God, Lord only knows what's on that wall. I'm not saying to be
Ezekiel.
on the walls,
Yeah,
on the
but
benches.
Yo.
Or, okay, let's talk about safety. Let's
why are
talk
you
about
not
health.
closer to the wall? Like,
Payphone.
Don't touch that.
We don't know what type of crimes have been on that payphone
That's-
Like,
scientifically, biologically. Benches. Just keep in mind that millions and millions of people have been on those benches.
benches, yeah.
We don't know if they get wiped down. We're not too sure.
they used to.
So they say, but we do not know.
They used to.
But
Unfortunately. I don't know
when-
why they took that out.
I'm gonna say this. I think you should be very careful, especially when you have trains going on both sides. When you don't have the wall to protect you, is to stay away from the train tracks. Stay away from that yellow part.
The edge.
Please,
now,
I beg you.
what I was asking earlier, should they have a system like how some Asian countries have it, with the gate?
That would be cool, but
I said no.
No gate.
I said no to the gate. I think that people should just be able to have common sense and learn to have their back against the wall.
the gate
Common
system.
sense is not common.
But here's-
And
it's not.
self-restraint.
But I think the gate system only works if the train stops at the same place every single time.
which
I don't think it does.
Which yeah, I don't. Yeah. Which I guess with the gate system, it needs to learn how to just say.
Because you have the new trains and the old trains, and
That's another factor
maybe
too,
the doors are different. Maybe can you imagine? Literally, you know how much times at a younger age I used to go and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna miss this train, but this is the door. that I have to go through. So I'm just going to stand right here and I'm parallel with the door and it goes. And then the next train comes and that same door that you want to go, you have to do a power walk to follow that door, or you got to go the other way and just, you see what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So,
I mean,
I would just say stay back from the moving train, because some people are mad enough to push you while the train is slowing down.
Moving train. Just
They
stay
don't want
back
you to
before
die.
the train comes even on the platform.
they don't want you to die, but
They don't want you to die, but they want you to feel something like Spider-Man and the Sandman, or something like just push man's while the train is slowing down.
This guy says Spider-Man 3.
They want you to just, it's madness. Another thing, sorry, let me go back to the bus. When the bus is arriving on the bus stop, please be careful, because the bus is driving into the curve. You might have someone that wants to get on the bus, might push you. Just be careful on those things too, because some people don't like to wait in line for the bus.
It's just a lot of nonsense. Like, as we're saying this out loud, like,
You realize
it's a lot.
You realize the self-restraint, the lack thereof, the inability to just follow simple. Mind you, we live in this place where there are no bars. The cops are not on you. There's no restrictions.
What do you mean?
Please, keep it that way. That's my PSA.
I guess, yeah.
The last thing I want to do is have to pay an extra fare just to go downstairs.
Can you imagine?
Shoot! Wow.
Because people are just not
be,
smart enough to just follow
surprised if
rules.
The fare goes up for the sake of safety. They might do a safety fare tax benefit.
Don't manifest that, man. Because, well, you know what? They're already trying to up it.
They're gonna try to up
April.
it. If they can up it any way they can,
Wait, let me look that up.
They'll up it. You know how much health insurance they probably have to pay for people getting hurt on the TTC probably? They're gonna up it some way, somehow.
Unless they do it as a crime. If any type of reckless behavior on the TTC, you actually get criminalized for it.
I know, but the employees are getting hurt. They're gonna get a blessed compensation, and who's gonna pay for that? The taxpayers, or the bus fare paper, or both.
Or
you know what I mean? We don't know how the system works. All I'm saying, another thing on the what are the safety things you got to think about on the train? You guys should what is safety things you should avoid on trains? Avoid all eye contact.
My biggest thing is not avoid all contact. When someone is sitting in a seat and the area is empty, do not sit beside them.
Yeah, your radar should be like, why is nobody sitting around that person? I don't care how silent they are. It could be a smell. It could be any reason. If someone's just there by themselves, I don't even know, 6, you have 6 feet distance, treat it like it's COVID. 6 feet, there's 6 feet difference, because there's a reason why, there's a story that was told before you became on that train.
Facts.
This
is very, very true. And I've seen this happen, especially when you're in empty buses and you're sitting in the back seat and that one person decides they want to sit beside you.
Why is no one sitting beside this person? You know what? I'm going to sit in the front.
Don't make it your agenda to go and sit beside them.
Sometimes you just have to go, I pay my fare and I look.
Yeah, when you're
I'm gonna hold the bar. I'm not going. And then the bus driver called, hey, the white line, do not.
I am not moving till the white line.
See, they are clearly exercising their safety precautions.
Why do you think the white line is for the bus? That bus driver is ready to run if need be. A clear path. He needs a clear path, but he wants to go see. Yes, he wants to see, but it's the clear path of somebody. Obia root up on somebody that day.
The Obia.
I want to start causing a ruckus. He has a clear path. You think the bus driver is going to go save us? He's going to be the first one to run. As soon as he does this, click. Them doors open. He's going to be the first.
That's fast. They can just go. You can hear clicking.
You
think they don't know how to open that door quick?
Well.
Just in case they have to run out?
And that door is big enough to close everybody inside, too.
No, it
is very wide.
Especially
because they can lock it.
When it's madness on that bus too, maybe people might not even know how to push through the door.
That's actually
because if you think about it,
that's it.
Now that I think about
everybody's pushing out one way. The doors probably go like this, right?
Maybe
they go in like this.
Right. Yeah.
Imagine people are pushing like this in the middle, and people are pushing like this. Everybody's trying to get out of this one bus because somebody decided they're gonna go nuts.
Wait, pause. 2 seconds.
Well,
Are the doors of the newer buses for... Are they actually like safety proof? Like in the sense that because the doors lock when they swing open.
right.
Are they supposed to be bulletproof? That's the reason why. Are they supposed to be like containers?
That's pretty bulletproof. That is a good.
I don't think that's in the TTC funding.
The way that
Maybe
it's set
on the
up.
108 bus.
No, for real, think about it. When you go into one of the newer buses, the doors swing open, and they swing open wide enough that it could actually attach to the rail where the white line is.
I do not know.
Wait, you're talking about
The seat, the driver's seat.
the driver's seat.
The door actually can swing open.
Oh, you're talking about the barrier for the
Yeah.
the bus driver.
Because
What I'm saying is that a container door?
I don't think that's bulletproof. I don't think you can contain anything in that.
Like, because you can still stick your arm like
Around. You can still reach around. If you really want to deal with that's a safety hazard. You can reach around and still deal with the bus driver.
I never thought about that though.
People will fight people halfway out the car. Like you know what I mean? You think that little that's anyway.
I mean,
We're not
if they
promoting
start,
violence here.
if they
We're just
start
trying to make people
installing
safe.
that would be a really great safety mechanism.
Just ice off.
Because then it could just be like a nice container.
But then they
That's
can't
gonna be a problem.
You can't go through the front then probably.
That's gonna be a problem though.
You have to tell people to go to the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be a problem though.
Why?
Because let's say the bus drivers are able to isolate themselves, and the bus driver know they can isolate themselves. They could talk to you any type of way with no repercussions, and they'll be very disrespectful. You want to see people get TTC drivers get disrespectful? Imagine the one that you can't touch.
Like you said earlier, the LRT. The LRT is they're completely like
I know
in their booth.
but imagine a TTC driver that you can't touch, or they have no worry about you, and they like, oh, you can't pay your fare, huh? You can't pay your fare, even though the law is to educate.
Right.
The way they'll disrespect you, and then you're gonna have to get on the damn bus and get out of my way, and you're gonna have to walk, and your pride and your humility, while people are looking at you because they just saw what happened, or they're just trying to avoid it. You know what I mean? All that mental humility
Stigma.
is a problem. You see what I'm saying? But nevertheless, just everybody that's on the TTC every day, just be safe. Try to be safe out here. Be aware.
Like I said, I told you guys a story before. Some people be straight up naked on there, booty hole naked on there.
I would prefer the booty hole naked than the violence.
Have you ever seen them try to contain someone that's like
Not with youth on board.
no. Have you ever seen but like for real?
I still prefer it.
Have you ever seen someone?
Your
Preference.
But that's the thing. You're thinking that you're saying that you rather be.
I'd
safe.
rather have the indecent
But
exposure
Have
than
you
the
ever
violence.
seen? I think I've seen some in New York. Have you ever seen someone where like someone barely clothed is going nuts? You can't grab that person. Like, what are you grabbing onto?
Slipping and sliding.
that's
Because.
and then you have to hold down. You have to hold a naked person down. That's not pleasant.
That's so funny.
You have to hold a naked person down.
Listen.
A stranger you don't know.
Listen. If that's what you gotta do, you gotta do.
Nah, man, I don't know.
And then you try to grab
make
the man.
these streets
and you don't
safe?
know, and the man that's like streaking. You don't even know what's like. Next day you try to grab his hand and
no, but you're like
slip
you're
off
like
because you don't know. Like you don't even know what's on your hand now.
you
You know what I mean? It's madness.
You don't know what's on your
But
hand after that.
I just
That sucks.
I'll just leave it at that. You guys be safe out here in these TTC streets all around the world on public transit. I know it's not easy. And
Wait, just as a closer, would you recommend someone to take that class?
I feel like you can learn it from
I
different
mean,
ways.
yes.
Probably
I
TikTok.
think you probably could.
TikTok will teach you.
I would like to hear some reviews of the classes, to be very honest, because the last thing I want to hear or witness or know or see is that people go to those classes and it ends up being like that whole Twitter
Or the Detroit
meme.
police officer,
Yes.
security guard.
That guy. And then, all those memes where people were like, if somebody came from behind in a car and tried to strangle you, and then you just flip the car back, and then you squeeze them, and you pop, 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 and then you get out the car. But now with cars that are automated or have like these tools that when you lean back in a car,
Oh, the recline, slow recline.
Yeah, you just...
It's funny because you think about it, because they'll say, if someone does this, you do ha, 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 ha. And you think it's that easy, right? All you have to do when you do that first step, the man just misfires. Whoop, shut up. You're vulnerable.
because I'm still leaning back.
You got stabbed 4 or 5 times. You're already ran out of breath. It's bad. Unfortunately, it's bad. But I mean, I wish them the best. Praying for you guys on the highways and the byways.
I want to know what happened to that money though.
I mean, it is
That $50 million, especially when they got an additional sum for a podcast. I want to know.
Remember, OT is a lot, yo. When you're making money off of OT, it's like, I just get to go on a TTC. I'm gonna be at Bathurst today.
They get to choose the good stations.
It's like, oh man, you got the station with the Timmy's in it. Oh,
No,
you got the one with the washroom.
Not the washroom.
Oh,
You're talking. Oh, the
But
washroom.
that has the most.
I thought the Scarborough one could. That's deep. If you got to go to Scarborough to use the washroom, don't use the washroom.
if you were to pick a station to be like chilling on the whole time,
Which one would I be at?
So we're all patrolling and we get to choose.
you get to choose a station. What station are you choosing?
Summer Hill.
Oh, interesting.
Nobody's there.
That's a good choice. I was gonna say Pape. Pape Station, yeah, because no one. It's like in between. Like who stops at Pape? Okay, people stop at Pape.
People stop at
But like who really stops at Pape? You get what I'm saying, guys? Read the lyrics, please.
As weird as it sounds, because I think I know it with both like my hands, like with my eyes closed. I would just go St. Clair because I know St. Clair.
St. Clair West or St. Clair
St.
East?
Clair West. The reason why is because when you're on Eglinton train going to St. Clair, that delay is so long, it'll make you reconsider if you even want to like do anything after.
Right.
He was like, yo, I'm gonna deal with this person on the next station. You know what? I'm tripping, dog. You know what? I'm tripping. Let me just get my bus.
Now you in the tunnel, you think your whole life.
You think you like
You're like that Eglinton to St. Clair distance will make you reflect on life as a whole. Because like you don't know when you don't. It doesn't even give you like a clue. Like you go on St. Clair to Eglinton, all you see is the light, and you're like, oh, I see light.
That is a very long passage.
that's all. Yeah.
You know, so I'll go St. Clair, and I like the concept of St. Clair. I probably have a hard time chasing somebody on St. Clair though.
No, because they could.
They can run up the escalator or hop step, run up the stairs.
Go down
like,
the
oh,
elevator.
they should have run one way, they're coming down way, they're going southbound, they're going north. But like, oh, I can't catch you. I can't.
They could just. They can run out. If they're catching the streetcar, they can just run out that.
Run out, and then run out to St. Clair,
really
run up
to St. Clair.
run into the Loblaws if they need to, run into the park.
Oh no!
It's a field game. You're like, that's a run.
Dang.
My second choice would be Eglinton East.
And then it gets wet. I see people drop on them tiles. I don't know if they still have the tile floors. I remember the tile floors. Sometimes you know some stations have that one puddle spot. Chase a man there. It's whole hip replacement.
That's a hip replacement.
It's a hip replacement. But I'll leave it at that. What else is going on?
What happened to Andrew Wiggins?
Oh.
Well,
I mean, it's like you can't just sit out and do stuff anymore. Like people.
I don't believe that rumor.
Yeah.
You don't believe in it. What is the rumor though?
The rumor is apparently he just found out that his girlfriend or wife, I don't know if they're married, but his girlfriend is, both kids are not his because she's been sleeping with the best friend. I don't believe it.
The entirety of their relationship?
Apparently, and both the kids ain't his.
They didn't say the length, but they just said like.
Wow.
Does
the friend play basketball too?
I don't know, but I don't agree with that. I think it's just.
But I heard one is his dad is sick and he's taking care of a parent.
Yeah, and that could be it. Like I think people
Like that makes more sense to me.
I think people are just being messy, yo. I don't think it's true. I think people are just being messy. I think so.
No soccer, man. Oh, no one caught the joke. Messi.
Shout out to him though. I don't.
Messi,
But I don't.
soccer,
I don't
no.
believe it until. I don't believe it until it's
man.
like.
Why do
it's
I do this,
factual.
guy? Why do I do these jokes?
I don't.
I,
no.
I throw the lyrics out and people don't know.
Nah.
Messi, soccer, no. No.
Oh, but we're talking
man.
basketball though.
Oh man.
It's okay. It's okay.
Whatever.
It's okay. Whatever. I'm tired of this all. Okay.
But this coming up.
It's been a long time that we did like relationship questions. So, man, there's always new ones every time on our sources. Let's see. 25 and my girlfriend gives number out at the bar. Is this redeemable under the circumstances? That's one. That's one.
Wait, what?
This is one. There's one girlfriend gives number out at a bar. There's one.
Oh.
I'll give you some different ones.
Is she an entrepreneur?
Like you don't know like.
Here's one.
Should be networking like.
Wait, I'm looking at these different ones. This is a bunch of ones.
Like, wouldn't it be even messier if she's like, babes, go get the number for me, and then he brings back the number?
How can I tell my
For her
wife
to,
that I
like,
can't keep up with
slam.
her sex drive?
Ooh.
That
That's
would be
one. That's one question.
messier.
I'm just picking up this one.
Yo.
That would be so messy.
I know you're reading the question, but do you hear what Z said?
No.
She sent the bar question. How the guy's like, oh, basically he doesn't like how his girl, or how he should react with his girl handing out
Her
a
number.
at a bar.
Yeah.
But Z's thing was like, explain it. Explain.
Yeah, like, would it be any better if she's like, yo, babes, can you get that guy's number for me? She wants to, like, chat up for, like, whatever reason, but then really it's because she's lining herself up to slam.
That is some
Wouldn't that be worse?
that's a crazy, like, oh, that guy does photography, or he networks for this, or he has this type of business.
So you're saying,
But then,
hold on. So are you just saying her handing out her number is like less because it could have went this way?
Yeah.
I'm not answering that question.
that's
Are you like, what type of person? That is manipulation at its finest.
That's what I'm saying. But if he's upset, like, some guys be upset when their girl gives out their number, but at least it's in front of your face. Like, you see it.
But even
it's done. But versus, she's like, oh, you feel more comfortable with getting the number, or no one gets the number altogether. But it's like, what happens if she ducks out of your eyesight and she gets the number? Now she's slamming dude.
I believe the
Or you go and get the number and line it up for her.
The world's about to end.
She's
right
gonna
now,
slam. Like,
Yo,
or
the
she's
world-
right in front of your face.
The world is about to end. For that even to be a scenario, the world is about to
that's
end.
a ill.
The world is going to end, guys.
It's just certain things, man.
Okay.
That's some ill like. Wow. That is some like.
Not you not knowing how to read the next one.
Become
That's some smooth. dirty stuff.
here's one. My boyfriend is in a cult.
Whoa. Whoa, get out of there
How
before
did
we
we
get
get here? Yeah.
Turn
left.
There's a bunch of questions. That's what I'm saying. You guys have to stop me. and
Okay,
tell me.
geez, for that advice, get out of there before you get sacrificed.
No,
Please
but
get
we
out
don't
of
know
there.
what it is. So that's this one.
Please get out of there.
Oh, that's funny.
My girlfriend has a food problem, and I don't know how to deal with it. Should I answer that one?
That's-
Should we
oh,
do that? You guys are telling me when to stop. I'm just giving you one.
No, we're not answering that at all. What could be the reason? It could be health. It could be medical.
My wife has been lying about doing chores around the house. How do I address this without having her blow up?
She's been lying about doing the chores?
Yeah.
So who's doing them?
Clearly nobody.
Somebody else?
My childhood friend confessed his feelings years ago. We recently
Wait a minute. No.
reconnected.
Now we
How
gotta
do I-
backpedal to that one.
Wait,
He found out that his wife has been lying about doing the chores. But the chores are getting done. But he is not satisfied at the fact that it's not by her?
yeah, like what is that?
Huh? And then
Okay, should we do that question? We'll do that question.
Okay,
if you want.
yeah.
All right, but
There's
this is
so
a long,
many
this is a long-
layers to
This is
this.
a long one.
they're getting
My wife-
done though.
I'm gonna try to like wrap this. Okay, so my wife has been out of work since January 2020.
Out of
She
work?
stopped looking for work in March 2020 when everything started shutting down. We have no kids, so she spends most of her days on social media and shopping, getting coffee with friends. She was burned out from her previous job, and we agreed that she needed to take time off to reset. The problem is that she it has been over 3 years now, and I think she can become comfortable with her lifestyle and has no intentions on ever going back to work. I didn't mind at first because I can support us off my salary.
3 years.
At first, she was contributing to cleaning the home and cooking meals. I never told her she had to do this, but she took the initiative. For the past year, she stopped doing any cleaning or cooking. This has put a strain on our relationship since I'm working 50 plus hours a week trying to support us and then having to come home to clean up after her and cook meals for both of us. We have talked about her going to counseling because she may have depression. She went a few sessions and then refused to go anymore. I convinced her to go to marriage counseling, and after a few sessions, she refused to continue going. Last month, I sat her down and told her she needed to start contributing something or our marriage was not going to work. She has been lying about cleaning and accusing me of criticizing, oh, what a word, everything she does. The problem is how I know she didn't clean because we are on a solar system. I get usage reports every week. I can tell when a vacuum is turned on due to increased power draw. When she tells me she's vacuumed all day and I can't see no major appliance was turned on, it is really frustrating.
Oh wow.
That man is checking light bill. I haven't told her that I can see when there is a large power draw, and I don't know if I should confront her about it. If I tell her, she will just turn on the vacuum or oven for a few hours a day. Sorry.
She could be sweeping though.
I need to throw in the towel and hire a divorce lawyer.
Why?
I'm ready to throw in the towel and hire a divorce lawyer.
Why?
I cannot help someone who has no interest in helping themselves.
What? But she decided to. And he's taking it back. He's taking it back. Backsies. Don't take backsies. But that's still sad.
Wait just a minute. Something just happened, and I need to slow it down a second. Wait.
Stop this right here. This is the art of manipulation. The art of manipulation has just happened. Did you start it? Did you catch that?
What just happened?
Did you catch the art of manipulation? Men, take in your book and read what's going on here.
What's happening?
That was the art of manipulation.
No, I'm giving him advice like it would be my girlfriend.
You wouldn't give your girlfriend that same advice.
That would be the advice.
No, but like he didn't diagnose her. Like they went to counseling and they found out.
No.
No, he said
said they may be. She may.
He's
have
the one
it.
who diagnosed her.
He said May.
Yeah, he's diagnosing
But then
her.
okay.
At the beginning, he said that he didn't ask for her to help or contribute to the household in doing chores.
Okay.
You know what?
He decided to.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? That's one.
She refused to go. She refused to go.
After.
It said she had a few sessions. You know what?
But refused to go after.
Yeah.
The thing about certain things, and I'm not gonna say this about women, I just say as like everybody, like
Right.
a bunch of humans, individuals. Some people love to call a certain thing and say, "Yo, oh, you're just attacking black women," or "I just have this," or "I just have that." But when you peel the onion of the certain situation, there could be more to that. But people don't want to peel that onion.
It's sad.
They just want to take the onion and just throw it in the pot.
No,
Boil it.
It's cooked. Just eat the food I'm giving you. It's good.
Eat the food I'm giving you.
Just eat the food I'm giving you.
But
Don't question it. If you question it, are you questioning my cooking?
What's happening right here? What
See
is
what I'm saying?
happening
You see that
now?
analogy?
What is happening?
But I just wanted to taste and no, don't taste.
He's out here trying to issue divorce because she has not gone back to work in 3 years and is suffering from depression. That's so
I'm
sad.
not saying.
Well, that's what he said. He may be. He said
he wants a clean house when he comes home.
Okay, and it was clean.
No,
That's not what he's upset
clean
about.
for a year and then it stopped.
it stopped. Like,
It
completely.
stopped.
Right, so it
Cleaning and
stopped.
cooking stopped.
Right, for 1 year it stopped.
No,
I know it's
after
She stopped. No, she stopped working for 3 years.
Yeah.
But the 1 year it stopped. Cleaning,
No,
cleaning stopped.
1 year she was doing it and stopped.
And done. Stop. Yeah. So 2 years. So 2 years to right now. Right now, this second, it's not. There's no.
Nothing for
Nothing,
2
yeah.
years.
And then she lied about cleaning.
Which is
Lied, saying that it's cleaning and vacuuming.
Okay.
Which is I don't know why.
I don't think that's reason to divorce her.
You wouldn't divorce a liar.
Huh?
You wouldn't divorce someone that lies to your face. You look into your eyeballs like I'm looking into your eyeballs right now, or your eyeballs right now. This one's lying to your face.
I mean, I think it's unreasonable for him to now want to divorce her when he never had a conversation with her about how he knows that she is not drawing any energy, especially since he's been looking at the reports. He has not actually confronted her. So that's not fair.
He said he doesn't know if he should confront her.
But that's what I mean. It's not fair. He should not be considering divorce until he has exhausted all his options.
He said, "Look, I'm tired of you being a lazy person. Get it together."
And she's depressed. What is she depressed about?
He didn't mention burnt out about a job.
Yes, he did. So,
but
what was so hard about that job that made her end up like this? Depressed.
But then at the same time though, his claim is like she's on social media all day, out with friends all day, just hanging out, just really just.
He's basically saying, get a job.
Hey, yeah.
I don't think he's saying get a job. I think he's saying help me.
Fix up.
I think he's saying
get it together.
Me.
I don't think that's it.
I think he's saying help me.
I think
Stop it.
I think he's really
Stop
more
it. Get
so.
some help.
Why is she lying to me?
No, I think all he's asking for is help. That's what it just sounds like.
Dude, does it?
He's the only he said that it's just the things that need to be done in the house. The cooking and the kicking.
That's
the
interesting.
Cleaning. That's all he's asking for.
I love this. The scenario was great.
He can accommodate her for her work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
He can accommodate that aspect of financial. So it's not even work. I think he just wants cooking and cleaning.
I know, right?
But I don't know because for me,
I like this scenario though.
how he feels.
So
I think, Lord, that's a tough one, sir.
I love this scenario, but I don't think that he should. I don't think so at all. I think she should stay.
Okay.
I think he should.
It's irreversible differences.
No, man, he should stay. That is his love.
Until what though? Like if he feels like you're just thinking he should stay for the sake of.
I think that he should stay. I think that, they should try to work things out, especially since she's depressed. We really need to figure out
He thinks she's depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so whatever diagnosis.
So she wasn't diagnosed.
Okay, so
he's going by assumption.
Right. Well, whatever it is, clearly he has suggested that she goes to therapy. Clearly he doesn't want to
go.
She went.
She's going, nah.
But she stopped because I guess she doesn't think that it's useful. So he should just continue to do the best and be a supportive partner.
There comes a certain time in life that we gotta treat certain treatments like Buckley's.
Really?
It tastes awful, but it works.
Oh yeah, interesting.
Certain
but you think that divorce is okay?
I didn't say divorce.
I'm asking.
I did not say. I wasn't even talking.
Asking.
Hold on. I'm not talking about the divorce aspect. I'm talking about in the sense of treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I feel like it's problematic when we're not looking for a way to treat the issue.
Really?
I do believe that. It's
interesting.
Like we need to
tell me
look
more.
That's how I feel.
Tell me more.
You see this condescending. Condescending. I don't know if that's a word. The condescending. I'm saying, hey, there should be treatment.
Yes.
She's saying. She's just like,
tell me more.
Yeah, treatment.
Yes. You think that there should be treatment for the other.
I'm not saying to divorce.
Right?
I'm not saying to divorce. I'm just saying you should
But can you see how this can lead to divorce?
Well, eventually, because
if he's not happy.
Interesting.
If he's not happy.
Very interesting.
It's one of those things that you can You can bring the horse to the water, but
Right,
you can't
but you
force them to drink.
You're so right.
I don't
agree
think
with
it's
that.
okay. I don't believe in just divorcing them sitting there.
Got you.
Right.
Okay.
On his issues,
is
I think he needs to.
this.
I'm not saying to divorce. I'm saying to do all the treatments and therapy that is needed in order for something to change.
This
If
is
he's
great.
got an option and he feels that divorce is the it's like I can't do anything else. I don't know what to say.
That's
Right.
interesting. Very interesting.
What do you think the solution is?
Honestly, I think he should stay there. And I
Why?
think that he should continue to be a supportive partner. And I think that no matter what, you marry your person through sickness and health, poor and rich. And therefore,
I don't know if Rich.
you got to go through it all.
I don't know about poor.
That is what your
let me
partnership's
ask
about.
you-
I don't know about poor because some
Let
women.
me just ask you this
For some
question.
reason, some
Yes.
women you find out they're.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I understand the condescending I know what she's trying to do here, so I understand it. Let's just flip the script.
Let's flip it!
Let's just flip the script
Yes.
in regards of a gender trope because
Yes.
Okay.
okay, so let's
Yes.
say it was the male that's sitting home
Right.
all day. The woman can cover both things.
Right. Okay.
Let's just assume that that can't happen. That the woman could be supportive, but due to the patriarchy,
Right.
that's why
Right.
it's different.
This is why.
Is this how it's gonna be when it's the other way around? I just want to make sure. I don't know.
This
anything
is
here.
why I was saying what I said. Because that is the patriarchy narrative that is given.
So it's okay to use the patriarchy when it's time to use for I guess in a sense of convenience.
I was being genderless.
because of the system, a system that was portrayed. It's best to use the patriarchy when it's convenient.
No, but that's an example of showing its convenience.
Okay.
Because I'm exactly eliciting and giving the same mantras, same ways of being spoken to in situations like that in the reversal or the opposite roles. So yes, he should stay in that relationship and continue to be a supportive partner.
All right. You know what? I'll just
Avoid the divorce.
I mean,
no.
That sounds cute, but like to be honest, if it was reverse, the woman would quickly divorce him, and
that is the point that I was doing.
No,
That's why I did what I did. That's why I said I love this scenario. Because the way that there was so much grace being given to him, being that he's in this predicament, is the same thing that people want an answer when they see that in the reversal.
It's not the
was
same
given-
grace.
he
It's
was
not.
given grace.
Let's just be honest. Let's cut it down a little bit because
But I wasn't even trying to get there. But that was the mantra that I gave and
you
approached it.
had that mantra from the start.
But that
You
was
had that
it.
mantra. You just you're being condescending. Oh, I think you should.
That wasn't condescending at all. It was very much giving. That's what women receive in that given scenario.
Okay.
Women do receive that same advice.
Okay.
You do not divorce your partner. Just stay there until they get on their feet again. So it's no different. The advice is no different. The scenario is just that the players happen to be of the opposite genders. That is actually being affected
And the patriarch encourages certain tropes.
to happen. But why is it not fitting now? That's the real question. Why is it okay and acceptable when it's the opposite? But I'm doing the exact same thing, being that one person is taking on a lot of the majority of the weight. The other person was working and then for whatever reason took work off, right? Whether it could have been sickness, whether it's stress leave, whether it could have been an accident, whatever the case may be, right? Because that's what happens in reversal, right? We don't know if that partner was actually making more money, was making less money. We don't know, right? At one point, they were both bringing in money. Clearly, this person makes enough to support both parties, right? They already said they didn't have to do a lot of the housework. That's what he was saying. She decided to contribute. He basically was doing a lot of the domestic affair. He was doing a lot of the work already. She was really just being the person to labor. So that sounds like she may have been the breadwinner. That sounds like she may have had a lot of money.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna tell you this. This is how I put the analogy of what you're saying to me. And this might not make any sense, but this will make sense in certain aspects of things. What you just gave me is an anime filler.
Is an anime filler?
It didn't necessarily solve the issue, but you gave me a lot of backstory. You gave me a lot of story that, you know.
I gave you a solving.
Yeah,
I gave you a solution.
that solution that accompanies like everything.
Yeah, I gave you the
Right?
solution. Stay with your partner.
Right.
To continue to fulfill the patriarchy ideal.
Right.
Stay with your partner.
But why do you have to live in hell?
Oh, whoa.
But this
Now that question and flip
I don't
it.
think they heard
like,
that.
yeah, like,
So he said why do they have to live in hell?
And now, okay, that is with the perspective of this gentleman being the person that he is,
Okay.
and the woman being on leave. Mm-hmm. In their given scenario, that is actually a flip scenario that is common.
Okay.
So that same question, and I am not using any gender when I'm doing this. Mm-hmm. That same question, apply it now. Why is it different? And that's why I said, why is he given grace when a woman who's in that same situation would not be?
But it's not about that. It's about him.
I know. And that's why I'm approaching it. No. And I'm still approaching it with a genderless approach.
Okay.
I'm still saying that if you were to apply it, regardless if it's reversed, regardless of who it is right now, the actual way that I'm approaching it is still to maintain a marriage because you have devoted vows and you need to uphold your marriage vows.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's not gender or anything. You have a duty to your vows. Stay to your vows. That's it. There's no gender to that.
I'm just gonna say this. I feel like I just got hit with like, you ever heard like loaded fries? Or loaded like a loaded burrito or loaded things that like, it's just a loaded answer to the point that you don't even know where to start. So, and I don't have the time to dissect this. Like you gave me 5, and the funny thing is, a lot of people win or just have their arguments and with a loaded answer with all these different things that I don't know if they correlate. So I'm just gonna be the one to be like, okay, I don't have a solution for you, sir, because as you can tell, I am overwhelmed. So, you know what, sir? I will keep you in my prayers. I'll keep your wife in my prayers. And I'll let the Lord help and ease your pain, because
Tell her to get a job!
like Nerd Z said, you were there for better, for worse, for rich or for poor.
Nah. What you mean you on social media all day?
Sickness and health.
Nah. What you mean you're just going out spending money that you don't have?
Due to society.
Like, what you mean?
I just don't know where to go with this, sir.
Damn, there's clothes all over the place. What are you doing all day?
I don't know where to go with this. I just don't.
Room smell like corn chips and everything. What's going on here?
I don't know what to tell you, sir.
Look, sweetie, I'm trying to help you and da. What you mean you're refusing to go?
Sir, sometimes when I feel like I have an answer, a loaded response kind of just like sometimes I just have to, like I've been in situations where someone gives me a loaded response and I've learned to just be quiet and let time run its course. Even if they don't tell you that you're right, you'll learn that you're right. And if you're not right, you'll learn from the experience. And just like I'm giving you a loaded answer right now, which is like a bunch of nothing, and I don't know what to tell you to do, sir. I'm gonna pray for you. Reddit, sir, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for your wife. And I hope the change is for both of you guys to be happy and good. I hope that vacuum will, anyway, some way or somehow be vacuuming.
Yeah, like she's just lazy.
I would not use the word lazy,
I
but
will hope everything goes well with you guys.
No
okay?
ambition.
I will not even say that either.
No?
I wish the best for you guys. Okay.
She's depressed. She can pick up a vacuum.
Because you know what?
What I was
again,
told,
I am giving grace.
I don't know the science about it, but I've heard, I don't know if this is true. I don't know the science. I've seen it like just this week that depression can be reversed with physical activity. Take it as you will. But that's what I was told. Depression can be reversed by physical activity. I don't know how accurate that is, but I'm going to leave that for you guys to sit there on the side. Okay? Pray for you, sir.
This goes back to a
Is
lot.
there anything we need to wrap up? Let's just wrap this up. Okay? Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up.
Let me go get the battery.
Because I got to get out of here. Nerdsy, do you, or should I just head out, or you guys want to continue going?
No,
okay.
I mean,
okay,
pretty
nice.
good.
Right.
Yeah, you can definitely follow me on Instagram at the Nerdsy. And you can follow my photography page at ZZ.studioTO on Instagram. Definitely check out what's happening, what I'm doing. There's a few events that are going on. And if you have any questions, concerns, definitely send them via DM. And let's just connect. Okay.
Delpesh?
Like I seen P and D do it, and when he did it, I was just like, why would he do it like that? That's just do bo. Like I don't know why you.
Delpesh just.
But anyways, Delnijiro, DELNIJIRO, Twitter, Instagram. You have to give your support. Yeah. Be safe out there. Be kind to others. That's it for now, yeah.
Okay. And you can follow me, Jay Hunterville, on Instagram, Lou Pistols on Twitch, Blizzard Boys, Code the Pod out. I am praying for all you guys. Jesus is Lord. Man.
Poor Reddit guy.
The world is about to end, guys. So just be prepared. Like, all the things are aligning. If you believe, get to know him. And, yeah. AskTheVent@gmail.com. We're on all streaming platforms. Shout out to everybody that's listening. AskTheVent@gmail.com if you have any questions, complaints, concerns.
Oh, there's gonna be complaints.
And
there's gonna be some complaints.
If you have a little recap on this, if you have a suggestion that we can give this man and woman, let us know. Praise God. God is good.
All the time.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good. That's yeah.
Yeah. This is the vent, and we out. Peace.
Peace.